keys right there beside you. I just want my neck and wristlet with diamonds. I just want my shoes.
What it do, YouTube? It's your girl, Always Nigeria, coming at you today with another video, trying to be more consistent. To those of you who are just now joining my channel, thank you so much. To those of you who have supported the squad, been a member of the squad for ages now, thank you so much, as usual, for coming back and clicking on your girl. So in today's video, I had actually planned on making this video while I was driving because I have a lot of work to do. Stop! I have a lot of work to do, but I decided while I'm cleaning up before I go run my errand, that I may as well just go ahead and let y'all come along with me for a little bit. I'm gonna clean up a little bit around here. Then I gotta go run an errand at the kids' school. Even though they're going remote school, you know, remote learning at home, they be wanting us to come up to the school to grab things from them. Hi, squad.
Mommy.
Yes,
Mommy, guys drink.
Okay, in a little bit.
Okay.
Let me clean out y'all cups. So, yeah, I'm gonna go do that. And then later on, as y'all know, your girl is the mom boss or boss lady or whatever you want to say. So I gotta go to some of my sites. So right now, I'm just gonna go ahead and start cleaning. And the purpose of this video honestly was because a few people have been asking me, you know, like, how do you start a business and all that good stuff. So I'm going to get into that or details of that a little bit later on in the video. Right now, y'all can just come along and clean with me, chill with me, you know. Here's your girl today, right now, as is, in the crib. No hair done, no makeup done, face looking dry. I'm looking ashy. I got pimples popping up on my face, on my body. This that pregnancy stuff that I just can't get with. These extra hormones, I can't get with it. So, I'll just show y'all me real fast. I'll do like a little, I don't know, 180, 360. Maybe a 360. Yeah, that's what it was. Because I got to come back and look at y'all. I'm sorry. Excuse the kids in the background. Y'all know I got a house full of kids. A boatload of kids. I ain't got as many as Kiki Wyatt, but I got a lot. So, this is Aiden. Back up. He's too small. I can't see you. This is my 5-year-old. Say, hey, squad.
Hi, squad.
All right, get out. And my other son, y'all can see my 6-year-old back there. I don't know what he think he doing. He dressed up in a Mr. Incredible costume. Don't ask me why. I don't know. My kids do what they do throughout this house. Boy, I'm not picking you up. You about as tall as me. This is my 6-year-old. Say, hey, squad.
Hi, squad.
Yes, y'all can see his tooth just fell out. Actually, my 5-year-old, his tooth just fell out. His first tooth. Hey, get out. His first tooth actually just fell out a few days ago. And then my 6-year-old, a few days later, his tooth fell out. I'm like, so y'all just trying to clean up from the tooth fairy, huh? They think they slick. But let me just show y'all me real fast. And then, just because I know y'all don't want to hear these loud kids in the background, I'm going to have like music playing and stuff like that throughout the video. Or I might just do like a little voiceover type thing because I know y'all love when your girls be cracking jokes and I be doing my voiceovers. So I may actually end up doing a voiceover and, you know, speeding up. You know, chop and screw it a little, chop and screw it. So yeah, let me show y'all me real quick. So I am 2 weeks or a week away from being 5 months pregnant. This is my 5th child. Oh God, yeah, this sports brain doing me no good right now. Okay, there we go. I am 1 week away from being 5 months pregnant. So this is your girl. I really actually wanted to, so how y'all think I'm sitting? Y'all think I'm sitting like a boy? Y'all think I'm sitting like a girl? I'm still sitting back there too, you know. But as far as a baby, how y'all think I'm sitting? Am I sitting like a boy or a girl? Hey! These kids, man, I swear, they be tripping. Y'all let me know. Y'all feel like I'm having a girl? Y'all feel like I'm having a boy? Because according to y'all votes, y'all want me to do like a gender reveal type thing. And y'all also want me to do a virtual baby shower. So I'm probably going to go ahead and do that. Haven't figured out no type of dates or nothing like that. We'll figure that out. But I think it'll be fun for now for us to guess what your girl is carrying. Those of you who don't know, I have 3 boys. A 6-year-old, a 5-year-old, and a 1-year-old. And I have 1 girl. 2-year-old. Well, you kind of naked, so they can't see you. Say hi, squad. All right. out of here. So yes, I got 3 boys and 1 girl. So what y'all think of that? It's gonna be another girl? Y'all think it's gonna be another boy? What are we hoping for? What are we wishing for? Me personally, what I want? I want y'all to get out of here. That's what I want. Get out. I told y'all after y'all eat lunch, it was nap time. What is wrong with you? What you mean, Horace? Give something alone. Want some grapes? Give me a spoon. Y'all know me. I have to multitask. I have to be a whole mom on here. Mom, YouTuber, businesswoman, nursing student, a comedian. Might just put it out there. Here, go eat your little 2 grapes and go ahead. I don't have to worry about your life. No, you don't need it. No more. Go in the baby's room and watch TV. Or go in y'all room and take a nap. How about that? Bye. Clear up out of here. Y'all making too much noise and y'all see me doing something. Go. Okay, no, don't go in Aiden and Amari room because y'all gonna mess it up. They just cleaned up. Anyway, my bad. Y'all know. Matter of fact, no, it's not my bad. Y'all know I don't apologize about that. I'm a mom at the end of the day. I can't just be like completely ignoring the kids while I'm doing this.
Mommy.
May I help you?
Can I have some grapes?
Can I ask you something?
Can I have some
What are you
grapes?
supposed to say if you see me doing something?
Can I have some
You supposed to just
grapes?
interrupt me or you supposed to say excuse me?
Can I give me?
Are you supposed to wait on a response or are you supposed to just start talking? If I say don't talk or something like that, you're not supposed to talk. You're supposed to wait until I acknowledge you. Hey,
Excuse me.
yes.
Can I have some grapes?
Y'all get 2 grapes apiece and then y'all get on my face. No, I said you're getting 2. I didn't say nothing about no 3. I said 2. 2 grapes apiece and then get out my face. Here go your 2. Here go your 2. I don't care. No, Bray Bray, you already got your 2. So don't come try to here, baby. Don't try to come to the front of the line, Bray Bray. You already got your 2. Now go ahead on. Bye. Go to the baby's room and watch TV or go to your room. Anywho, they be trying to gang up on me. Y'all see that? Y'all see that? These kids, man, I swear they be trying to. Anytime they see me doing something, they want to come and start talking to me. But anyway, let me get to the cleaning up part of this because I need to clean up. Okay, so during this part, I'm just simply cleaning up. As y'all can see, my kids is just constantly back and forth, bothering me, just never let me get no minute to myself. So, because I keep seeing them, I'm about to put them to work. Like, come on now, y'all ain't got no maids up and around here. Get to work. So my oldest two, I'm putting them to work, and I'm making my other two, my youngest two, I'm about to make them go take a nap. Because, baby, ain't nobody got time for that. Look at them. Got to sweep. Put them right to work. And I'm so sick of them little kids. Look at them. Watch them. Just being bad. Just in stuff. So the oldest one sweeping. Then I got the second oldest. I don't even know what I got the second oldest one. Oh, he was supposed to be cleaning out the living room. But, he wasn't doing a good job. So I made him do something else. And, just wiping down the counters and all that good stuff. And, of course, y'all know how we be with our kids. Like, we had them do something, we end up doing it ourselves because they don't do a good enough job for us. Yeah, that's kind of what's going to happen here. My son, when he wants to clean, he does an amazing job. But if he don't want to clean, he just kind of half-asses it. So, like, if he see me cleaning and he actually wants to clean, he'll just go ahead and grab the broom or whatever, himself. Or like if he see me folding clothes and he wants to help, he'll just come grab some clothes and start folding. But let him not want to do it, baby, he will half-ass it to the point where I be like, just give me the broom and get up out my face. You can see that's kind of what happened here. I wasn't forward. Then the little one tried to come back out. You see him try to sneak and give me a hug. Oh, no, you supposed to be in the bed, sir. You supposed to be in the bed. So of course I had to go put his butt back in the bed because I just wasn't forward at this moment. Like, y'all is in my way, and this kitchen needs to be cleaned, this floor needs to be done. I just couldn't handle it anymore. Okay, full moon, just gonna bend over like that and get another rag. And that's what I'm about to do, because y'all know how these kids love to draw on walls and touch walls with they freaking hands after they done ate and all of that stuff. Oh yeah, I wasn't playing it. I was so sick of looking at them little fingerprints and pencil prints and crayons on my wall. Oh yeah. So since y'all be watching the babies do it, instead of telling them to stop, instead of taking the colored pencils and crayons and stuff like that, oh yeah, y'all about to wipe these walls off. So I got him wiping the walls, and I got the other one in there cleaning up that living room. I just can't, but I'm breathing all hard like a fat woman. Oh my goodness. Yeah, like he needed some more water. Like he just couldn't. Yeah, see, I thought it was a stain there, but it was actually a mark on the wall. That's, I guess, painted in the wall. I don't know. But I wasn't playing with them. you just stop cleaning like that out the blue? But I had something to do at my kid's school at 2 o'clock, and when I looked up, it was already like 1:50. Luckily, their school is like 10 minutes away, so it wasn't that big of a deal. I'm actually about to get to my homework because I have homework to do that's due at 7 o'clock in the morning. So I got to get it done today before I go and pregnancy brain, before I go and check on my team. So like I was telling you guys, a few people have asked me how I got started in business and what are the steps I've taken to get to this point. And as y'all know, your girl is like always upfront and 100 with y'all. So I'm just go ahead and get those tips to those of y'all who wanted them. If you didn't want them, I'm still gonna give them to you. Yeah, y'all remember when I was talking about how ashy I've been lately? Like, I just feel so dry, like just everything, my lips, my arms, I just feel ashy. I just feel dry. But anyway, let me do this real quick before my kids wake up from their nap. My oldest two have not gone to sleep yet. They're laying down, but they're being bad. They're like in there wrestling. My other two babies are asleep. So let me try and knock this out before they wake up. Oh crap, I did that my dang on self. Where was I going with this? Oh yeah. So back in 2018, I started the nursing program, and I knew I didn't want to work full time while nursing school, because nursing school is not just typical school. To those of y'all who don't know, I do have a degree. My degree is associate degree of science. It's actually sitting right here. I could grab it, but I'm not because I don't feel like getting it. But yes, I have an associate degree in science. And so now I'm in school to get an associate's degree of applied science in nursing. And then I'll probably go ahead and do like the bridge program for the bachelor's and all of that stuff. So yeah, but right now this is where I'm at. So I knew that I didn't want to work full time while in school. So I was like, yo, I might as well go into business for myself, you know? And I'm like, what's a business that's pretty much, well, actually it wasn't that easy to get into. I thought it was gonna be a lot easier to get into, but it's like getting the clientele. So how I did it was I went after somebody who I knew had a lot of contacts. So my first client was actually one of my friend's sisters. His family owns a bunch of companies and things like that. So I was like, all right, if I can impress her, I know, you know, gift of gab and all of that good stuff. I've been friends with her brother since, I don't know, like the age of 14, something like that. And like I said, his mother, father, and his sister and a few of his other siblings own companies. So I'm like, yeah, let me just go ahead and get in good with that. So, you know, because they look at me like family. So, you know, I had talked to her about it. I actually had, well, it was funny because I didn't bring it up to her like that. So I had saw her on Facebook, and she had made a post like looking for a cleaning lady. You know, she was, I guess, getting rid of her old cleaning people, and she had just bought a new house and renovated it. So I just like commented on the status, and I was surprised that she was like, all right, because I just figured she was gonna think I was playing, because a whole bunch of other people was like, yeah, I do it, and she was like, all right, Naj, I'm about to text you. So she ended up texting me or whatever, like, you know, can you come this day? How's this amount of money work for you? Blah blah blah. So I went, and I only went for one day. The reason I only went for one day was because she was in the process of renovating. So even though I had cleaned, you could only tell I cleaned in certain areas, because the rest of the house, literally, she was renovating, like floors getting torn up, kitchen getting torn out, all type of stuff. So really, and bathrooms getting renovated. It was just crazy. So she only had me come for that one day. So she ended up texting me like, yo, could you clean the daycares for, or not the daycares, could you clean the dance studios for me? And I'm like, sure. She was like, until the house gets renovated, and then you can come back and clean there as well. So I'm like, sure. So I started doing the her dance studios and stuff like that. So after a while, she ended up texting me like, yeah, I was out at the she's in politics and all of that stuff, so she has like a lot of contacts in that area. But anyway, she was out at like a golf retreat, you know, them uppity people, like golf retreat or something at the club, you know, them clubhouses and stuff like that for them rich people. Yeah, she was at that because her family's rich. She's rich, hell. And she was like, yeah, they were talking about, you know, how their cleaning person was out for a while and out on leave because they have to have surgery. Do you mind if I give them your contact information? I'm like, of course, girl. She was like, yeah, because I haven't, you know, I was kind of bragging on how my cleaning, you know, they asked me how my cleaning people were, and I told them who it was and all of that. So she gave them my contact information. Long story short, I ended up with another client. So after that client, what I did was I ended up making some business cards on Zazzle. Yes, I got my business cards off Zazzle. They were really, really cute. And I started to leave my business cards at my clients' places. So like at the dance studio, I was leaving them on like the little entrance thing. Of course, she didn't mind. And then the next client who I had he was a pastor or a bishop, I'm sorry. And I had cleaned his house maybe 5 times at this point. And he was just like, you know, I could definitely recommend your work. You do an amazing job. So if you have any business cards, you know, go ahead and leave them for me. So I left them on his kitchen counter or whatever. And then once again, my homegirl texts me like, yo, the Wayne County mayor, he's looking, or not the mayor, the Wayne County sheriff is looking for a cleaning crew. Are you interested? I'm like, sure. So I went out and gave him a quote, and long story short, I didn't even get that position because it wasn't going to be for that long, and I just didn't want to start something that wasn't going to be really all that beneficial to me because it was only going to be for like a month or two, because his cleaning person was the person who was out for surgery. So she was coming back. So I was like, it's just no point. So even though I gave the quote and all of that stuff, I didn't end up taking the job. But it was still nice to be, you know, recognized, acknowledged, or whatever the case may be. So, with school progressing, I ended up taking a break from it. I ended up going down to one client, because a lot of stuff was happening at the dance studio. And I was just like, yo, I don't like the clients that you have renting out your dance studio. They're just messy and junky. And, you know, I'm a cleaning service, but I don't want to feel like I'm someone's maid. Like, you drop gum on the floor, don't stump the gum into the ground just because you know the cleaning person is coming, or don't not flush the toilet and leave poop or crap in the toilet because you know the cleaning person is coming, or don't leave your chip bags everywhere with food out because you know the cleaning person is like, just don't. I don't want to feel like I'm nobody's maid. I don't mind cleaning and then, you know, helping you maintain your facility or your home and all of that stuff, but I don't want to feel like you feel like I'm beneath you or something like that, because then I just won't do business with you. So she ended up letting them go, whatever, the people who was renting from her, because she, like I said, they look at me like family. And when I was coming at her, she was already having issues with them anyway, so she ended up letting them go, whatever. So now I'm about to start back with the dance studios. I think she has 2 now, and she has 3 daycares and all of that stuff. So she wants me to do the daycares and the dance studios and her house and all of that. So after that, I started doing a few more residential homes. And then I put myself on Google. Once I put my company on Google, of course, before you go the Google route, you have to have your company registered with your county and with your state. So, of course, you know, you get all that done by going to like ours is like the municipal building. I don't know if that's what everyone's is called, but ours is the municipal building. So you go and you file your paperwork, and you know, you show your documents. Of course, you need to get your EIN from from the government, so irs.gov. You can get it within like a minute or so, and then they'll email you a copy of it so you can get it like right away if you need it. And then you take that to the municipal building, and of course along with your ID and all of that good stuff. But you also have to make sure that the name that you're trying to use, if you're doing business as or an LLC or a small corporation or a corporation or whatever the case may be, you have to make sure that that name is not already registered with your city or state or your county. Otherwise, they're going to deny you for starting a business with that. So you have to look up your name, the name that you're trying to use, and make sure that that's not already taken. And then if it's not, then you have the rights to that name, I believe, for like 5 years. because after 5 years you have to re-register with the county. So like the first time you go, it's an initial. Then the next time you go, it's a re-registration or a renewal or whatever the case may be. But if you're trying to like put your name on merchandise and products and stuff like that, you probably should get it copyrighted, just because you don't want someone to steal it and be able to use it. See, mine, I don't really feel the need to do all of that with, unless I continue to grow, and then I'll probably copyright my name and stuff like that. I did go ahead, like as you saw, and get a personal logo made. You saw that in another video. So those are the steps to take to make sure that your business is legit, because before you put it on Google and all that stuff, they're going to verify that it's a legitimate company. So like a legitimate address, whether you have to get like not a PO box, they won't accept that. They do have well, in my city they have mailboxes that are not PO boxes, but they give you like looks like a PO box, and it gives you an actual street address and stuff like that. So you can even use that for a business if you don't have like an actual storefront or something like that. And then they'll send you like a pin, you know, in the mail to that address, and then you'll have to verify it with them, and then, you know, it'll come up and you can be able to edit your business and stuff like that. So once I got on Google, other companies started reaching out to me, like TripAdvisor. And the thing about TripAdvisor, if you do TripAdvisor, please don't. The reason I say that is because I started with the TripAdvisor route, which is where a company sends you leads of people looking for your specific type of services. Now, what I didn't like is you have to pay initially like $280 something, and then like a week later they were trying to charge me like $300 something for the leads that they had sent me. Now, maybe that was my fault, because I wasn't understanding that they are not only charging me once I actually acquire the job, but they're charging me for anything they send me. Any lead that they send me, they're charging me for. So if they send me a lead to a commercial company, they could probably charge me $100 for that lead, even if I don't get the job. So I didn't like that, and I ended up canceling them, of course. My recommendation with that type of stuff is put yourself on Google. And I even went so far as to make up ads for like you know, my company, to advertise it or whatever case may be. And me and Bryant went around, and well, he went around and he put them places, and I put them other places and stuff like that, leaving my business cards everywhere, and stuff like that. So I recommend starting out with like mom and pop type places, because you can get your recommendations. Because even when you put yourself on Google, they're going to want to verify that you have legit recommendations. Yes, I do commercial cleaning, and yes, I do residential cleaning, but the residential cleaning, I feel like they look at those reviews less than they would look at a business review, like a commercial cleaning. And the reason I say that is because I could easily say I clean for Joe Schmo down the street. I could say that. I might not even know Joe Schmo. I never did business with Joe Schmo. I can give them anybody's number and be like, yeah, I clean for them, or any family member or any friend, and be like, yeah, can you just give me a review? You know what I'm saying? But it's a little different when they call a company and they're like, hey, does such and such clean for you? Or do you can have pictures that you can provide of the services you've done for them, or invoices and all of that stuff. It's a little bit more different, and they look at that more like more of an accolade to your accomplishment than they do if you're just saying residential. And I also feel like they do that because, like I said, you can say you clean for anybody. Somebody can call me and be like, yo, can you give me a recommendation? Sure. They might have never cleaned for me before. They might have never did no services for me before, but I can easily give them a 5-star review. You know what I'm saying? Who's to know if I'm telling the truth? They won't know. But a business, I feel like a business is more upfront and honest and more reliable than a residential person. So I would say go after these little mom and pop stores just to get some of those business contracts. What else? And after you start getting those smaller ones, you can start putting on your business website, even on the Google website, you know, like I said, you can start taking pictures of the before and afters of your work, and people really will start to call you. Like I made sure that I had like a business line and stuff like that, so that people can call. So if I knew if it was coming through to this number that I have to answer in my professional, hi, how may I help you? Or I will answer, Mama Standards Cleaning Services, this is Nigeria speaking, how may I help you? You know what I'm saying? Just turn it on. You feel me? Because when I answer my regular phone, it's hello. Yeah. Who is this? Oh. Or I might just answer yeah. You never know. Like, it just depends on the type of mood I'm in. Because I might get a hey, bitch. Or a, let me see. How else do I be answering phone? Bitch, where you been at? You know what I'm saying? If it was one of my friends or my peoples that just haven't called me in a minute or something like that. Or girl, let me tell you. Soon as you answer the phone, you know what I'm saying? Or as soon as somebody pick up or whatever, you know what I'm saying? You answer the phone or you talk to people more, you know, like differently that you close to versus like business wise. When I answer the phone for my business people, it's like I said, Mama Standards Cleaning Services, Nigeria speaking. How may I help you? Or when it's my team calling, hello, Nigeria speaking. Okay, how may I help you? Or, you know what I'm saying? It's just, you have to be able to flip and flop. You feel me? You have to know when to turn it on and turn it off, baby. Because I know how to turn it on and turn it off, okay? And it's not necessarily that I'm ghetto. I'm more so just chill. I'm just such a chill person. Like, I like to have fun and live life and all of that good stuff. And I'm just chill. Like, I'm just real chill and just real laid back. And I just like to crack jokes and all of that stuff. But when it comes to my business, it's like, yo, now I have to be more professional. I don't say white. I hate when people used to say, you talk white. No, I talk proper. I've always gotten an A in English. Like, what is talking white? What is that? What is talking white? Can somebody please drop in the comments below and tell me what talking white is? Because I've never understood that. Because I don't talk white. I talk proper and educated when I need to. You know what I'm saying? Whether I have to educate you and cut you up at the same time in the most respectful, humble, educated way. Or I might just cuss you out like a sister in the street. You just never know. It just depends on who you are, what you did, and how I'm feeling about it. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, you just have to know how to monitor between the two. So after you get your little mom and pop businesses going, like I said, you can put that stuff on Google, and you're gonna start getting more and more people to call you and contact you. And once you do that, then you there, sis. But the problem is, and this is where you kind of go wrong, or I kind of went wrong, or whatever the case may be, or most people kind of go wrong, because, you know, if you've never been in business for yourself before, starting out is kind of difficult, especially if you don't have a business degree. You have to make sure that you have the business capital. So, like, if you're going to hire people, you have to make sure that you have the capital, which is the finances, to be able to pay these people payroll. Because it's not, oh, let me just go get this coin. No, it's so much to go into it. Like, now that I have employees, I have to pay for workers' compensation. I already have to have business insurance. Yes, you have business insurance, which is, it's a cost, baby. It's a cost to have business insurance, because they don't want just the minimal, like car insurance. They don't want that. You have to have like a minimal of $2 million worth of insurance on your company, because it's not really insuring your company. It's insuring the next person and their property and their assets if your company or your employees were to do something to damage their property or something like that. So you have to be able to cover them up to $2 million worth of damage. So it's just like $2 million. That's some coins, sis. Okay, it's not just cheap little insurance that you can just get. No, it's not. And like I said, workers' compensation, you have to have that. You have to have a business bank account, and you can only have the business bank account if you have those proper documents, your EIN paperwork, your LLC paperwork, or your DBA paperwork, which is doing business as. You have to have those type of items, otherwise you cannot open a business account. And in order for most of these companies to pay you, they want a business account. If you want to get a business loan, you have to have a business account. You can't just have a personal checking or savings account. They will not accept that. What else? What other tips can I give y'all real fast, because I got to get back to my homework. I don't really think I have any other tips. And if I do, I'll bring them up to you guys at a different time when I think about them. Oh, hiring. So once you get to the point of hiring, I started getting my people off of Indeed. And that's a cost too, baby. It's so much cost. That's why I say you have to have business capital, because it's so much cost to even hiring people. Like when you have a business Indeed account, you have to pay for that. You pay for it to be up. I think my ad was up for like a week, and it was like $250 for that. It's just so much cost and finance. It's just, so needless to say, yes, your girl took down her ad after I got enough people. I'm gonna have to put it back up, because I mean, I'm gonna need more people the more companies I get. And also, like I said, you can get your own contracts, but I also think it's good to get subcontracts from larger companies, because that's also getting your name out there. You know, oh, I worked with such and such, or, you know, I still work with such and such. And, you know, it's just good to have all type of contracts. It's good to have your own contracts, and it's good to have subcontracts through large corporations, large companies. Yeah. So with that being said, I think I'm gonna go ahead and end this video, because I actually gotta get back to my homework. If you guys have any questions or any comments that I did not make, if I did not go into as much detail as you would like, if I did not explain to the best of my ability, let me know, and I will go ahead and try and clear up anything. Or if I have any pointers that you need, I've got you. I will give you those pointers. But this is just like a little snippet on being able to start your own business, or your own cleaning company, or even a business in general, because I'm pretty sure you can start them all like kind of the same way, depending on what avenue you're going for. So yeah, with that being said, squad, you feel me?